The Forbidden Land of Agartha and the mythical Inner Earth, the Hollow Earth theories. The fabled Inner Earth Kingdom was first detailed by a French occultist in 1889. According to Giannini and Palmer, Vice Admiral Byrd announced on February of 1947, just before venturing into a 2,750-kilometer journey across the North Pole, he said, "I like to see the land beyond the pole. That area beyond the pole is the center of the great enigma." It's believed that during Vice Admiral Byrd's flight over the North Pole that took place in 1947, he said via radio that beneath was not snow but huge areas of land with mountains, forests and vegetation, huge lakes and rivers with animals that resembled mammoths. And before his death, he said, there existed a land beyond the pole that was an enchanted continent in the sky, a permanent mystery of Earth. That land, according to other theories, was the legendary Rainbow City, home to the fabulous lost civilization. The possibility that the Earth is hollow and that it can be accessed through the North and South Poles, and that secret civilizations flourished within it, has spurred the imagination of people through centuries. Evidence of this we find in the history of countless ancient civilizations. The Babylonian hero Gilgamesh visited his ancestor Utnapishtim in the bowels of the earth. In Greek mythology, Orpheus tries to rescue Eurydice from the underground hell. It was said that the pharaohs of Egypt communicated with the underworld, which could be accessed via secret tunnels hidden in the pyramids, and Buddhists believed, and still believe, that millions of people live in Agartha, an underground paradise ruled by the king of the world. So just when you think that these theories could be nothing more than excessive imaginations, you actually come across evidence in ancient history pointing towards the possibility of a world inside of our Earth. The idea that the Forbidden Kingdom of Agartha actually exists was not only said to have been supported by Admiral Byrd, but also by other explorers around the world. A map made by cartographer Heinrich C. Buran is believed to show the entrance to the Inner Earth, the Kingdom of Agartha. And in that map, the Antarctic continent can be observed without its thick layer of ice. But the most intriguing detail are the presence of underwater passages spanning across the entire continent and seem to converge at the exact location which is identified as the opening towards the hollow earth or inner earth. Leonard Euler, a mathematical genius of the 18th century, concluded that the earth was hollow, containing a central sun, and was inhabited, and Dr. Edmund Halley, the discoverer of Halley's Comet and Royal Astronomer of England, also believed the earth was hollow on the inside with 3 floors, 3 sections. Some also speak about Operation High Jump and Admiral Byrd's journeys where extremely advanced airships were seen flying around the Antarctic and exploring new territories. And not long ago, we discovered a map of the Third Reich in which there are several secret passages depicted which were used by German U-boats to access mysterious underground regions, as well as a complete map of both hemispheres and the mysterious kingdom of Agartha. A letter supposedly written by Karl Unger, one of the crew members of a German U-boat, states that they had reached the interior of the earth and that they did not consider returning. All of these stories seem to be backed up by numerous discoveries, and recently scientists discovered a large ocean of water inside the mantle of the earth, and they point out that this is a large water tank that could fill oceans on Earth 3 times. This incredible discovery suggests that the surface water of the planet came from within our Earth as part of a complete water cycle on the planet, instead of the dominant theory proposing that water arrived to Earth by icy comets that passed by the planet millions of years ago. The Nazis were also extremely interested in the inner Earth and myths associated with it. It's believed that Antarctica is the entrance to the lost Aryan homeland of Thule, and even though Antarctica has been linked to the lost continent of Atlantis, the linkage to Thule is less apparent. Thule, also known as Tula, Thyle, Thila, Tila, Tile, or Thailand. was first mentioned by Greek explorer Pytheas after his travels between 330 BC and 320 BC, but in 150 AD, Greek writer Antonius Diogenes wrote, "The wonders beyond Thule," and in the distant past, Thule was believed to have been a distant place located beyond the borders of the known world. Interestingly, in 2001, the U.S. National Geospatial Intelligence Agency and the Support Office for Aerogeophysical Research discovered the existence of a magnetic anomaly believed to be on the east side shore of Lake Vostok in Antarctica, and the anomaly is believed to be consistent with a man-made construction, of all things. And this is on Collective Spark. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.